Hi, I'm Gail Hogan, and this is Our Ohio. Jerry Suter knows the truth of the old saying, many hands make light work. That's why in his busy season of summer, he employs around 100 local kids from the Pandora-Bluffton area. But Jerry's doing more than giving them a job. He's teaching them valuable lessons about the land that they work and life. We traveled to Northwest Ohio to sit in on his outdoor classroom.
My grandpa Harry Suter started this farm in 1930, and then his two sons, Gene and Russell, continued with it. And Gene was my dad, and so now I'm third generation farmer. I went to Bluffton College, got my math teaching degree, taught high school math for 2 years at Bluffton High School, and then decided, well, let's go back to farming full time. My grandpa Harry, when he started in 1930, he mostly sold to grocery stores, and they were just small grocery stores then. One by one, the big grocery stores came in. Then we kind of just got tired of dealing with them, so we started our own little stands and just kept adding one by one in the neighboring towns and hiring more high school and college students, and there's about 160 students who are helping us now. We started hiring students mostly because all of what we grow needs to be hand-picked. Field corn and soybeans, combines, wheat, combine, but strawberries, sweet corn, melons, still mostly are picked by hand. So we just hire the local kids, and it's worked out well. A lot of our students start as junior high students when they first come to the farm and pick strawberries and green beans by the pound and get paid that way. So they learn to work hard, then they work their way up through picking sweet corn and melons, and eventually, as they get better and better, they work up to working at the stands. So a lot of them have been coming back 6, 7, even 8 years, right on through high school and then into college.
Jerry could have hired migrant workers or other cheap labor if he just wanted to get his crops in. Instead, each year he gives a new crop of students a real education in agriculture and life.
Students learn a lot of things when they come here to the farm to work. One thing that I'm a real stickler on is getting here on time, and I tell them that on time is 15 minutes early. So, and I think that'll serve them well in all their future jobs, doesn't matter what it is. So they learn to get here early and be prepared to work. So they learn a lot about real life and how things work on the farm. A lot of horticultural things as far as growing strawberries, how the runners work and where we need to set runners, just basically how to plant things, how the spacing of it, when it's ready to pick, when it's not ready to pick, irrigating, how different irrigation systems work, both the overhead sprinklers and trickle tape, just a lot about different crops and how to work hard. We've had a lot of companies that have hired students that have worked for us come back and say, we always like to hire a Suter worker because they're great workers. They also learn to work with customers as far as being polite to people, being nice, how to serve them. It doesn't matter what job you're going to do in the future, it's always with somebody else. So good things that'll serve them the rest of their life.
Perhaps Jerry's early training as a teacher helps, because kids seem to be getting it. Rain or shine, the kids show up, ready to work, ready to learn.
A lot of good people out here. Also, you'll never have a better boss than Jerry and Tom, and so you can learn a lot from them and also the people around you.
And they get there on time, and just super kids that are willing to do any job we ask of them, and they're very hard workers.
Tom and Jerry are one of the biggest reasons that I've been out here for so long. Just working with these guys, they make it fun, and on the days where it isn't fun, you just do it because you know it helps them. And we get paid per tag. And every once in a while, we'll actually, just at the end, Jerry will come by with the bucket and he'll be like, put a few tags in if we've had a long day or something like that. So we just get a nice little bonus that way. I think that working out here has helped me to learn a lot about agriculture, and it really has helped me to appreciate all the work that goes into it. And yeah, so when I'm seafood on the table, it's not just food that comes from the grocery store, it's food that somebody put some work into.
It feels really good to be working at the stands and stuff. I started out in the garden, and that's kind of the slumps. But it was fun to see, like, grow up and to work on the corn wagon and then finally get to work at the stands. Jerry doesn't mind if we eat a few of them, as long as we keep the buckets looking nice.
I come here quite often during strawberry season. I think these are the best strawberries you can get. They're a lot better than at the store. And when they pick them, we're here.
It was a little miserable day to
Maybe
start with
because
the
he's a
rain
good
and all that,
teacher
but I'm
as
proud
well
of
as a
all
good
of you
farmer.
for sticking
Summer
it out.
after summer,
I have not
Jerry has
heard
another
complaint number
crop
one
that's
out of
just
any
as
of
much
you.
a labor of love
That is
as
a
his strawberries
tribute to you
or
all.
sweet corn.
Start off the day with an A+. Our experience here on the farm with hiring students has been wonderful. We like kids. They like coming. And then towards the end of the season, we'll take them all out for supper. We've already went to ball games, the Cincinnati Reds, Detroit Tigers. We have all-you-can-eat pancake day, and we start at 5 in the morning that day, and Tom makes all the sausages, and I make all the pancakes, and it's a great day. And last year we even had one of our workers, Ethan Rickenbaugh, who's a cello player, was playing cello music for all-you-can-eat pancake day at 5 in the morning. So we were eating pancakes and listening to cello music, and wearing funny hats and Hawaiian shirts, and it's just a fun time. The students that work for us, I think they somewhat know how important they are to our farm, but they are more important than they know. This whole thing would fall apart if we didn't have good kids. So they're my pride and joy.